don't know if you can see.
Return to normal as we knew it is not on the cards in the near future, and it is really important that I am upfront with you right now about that. What we will be seeking to do is find a new normal, a way of living alongside this virus, but in a form that keeps it under control and stops it taking the toll that we know it can do. Social distancing and limiting our contacts with others will be a fact of life for a long time to come, certainly until treatments and ultimately a vaccine offer different solutions. So that means possibly for the rest of this year and maybe even beyond. Some limited outdoor activity might be able to restart earlier than indoor activity, but let me be clear, big gatherings and events are likely to be off for some months to come.
You'd ask at some stage, I look forward to talking about it one day. Here's the story of a hopeful guess, cause you're part of the reason that I voted yes. When I was your age, we had some discontent winters, like in the fairy tale there was a witch of Westminster. Power and contrast of a comic book villain. She passed away now, but we didn't say good riddance. By the time she passed, she was a feeble old lady, forgot what she was doing when she was going places. Always treat people how you'd like to be treated, because the hurt and the anger she left was deep-seated. School, they stopped my free milk. Could be said in a wider context, they stopped my free will. Can't always separate feelings from cold facts. On the school bus, I read graffiti saying no poll tax. Now in 1979, people voted to control their own reality. Didn't happen on a technicality. 97, they said it would work, but they supposed letting us try it couldn't hurt. Now in 2014 they asked the question, do you want to be independent? I remember thinking if we didn't answer yes, you could be 18 before they'd ask us again. Let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia calling me, and I'm going home. If I may come a stranger,
we will also consider whether different approaches would make sense for different areas, though our preference, not least for ease of understanding, will be for as much consistency as possible. And of course, given how severely this virus is affecting older people and those with other health vulnerabilities, some form of shielding will almost certainly be required for the foreseeable future. Now, let me stress that what I've just set out there are not firm decisions, but they do illustrate the kind of options that we will be assessing. And as we do so, we will consider not just the health imperatives, but also issues of practicality, sustainability, fairness and equity, ethics and human rights. And lastly, as well as changes to how we live, we will use public health interventions and technology to the maximum possible to help us control this virus. In the next phase, extensive testing, tracing of the contacts of those who test positive, and isolation of symptomatic people to break the chain of transmission will be a central part of the approach that we take.
Or who you call kin. It's about pure and simple geography and caring for everyone responsibly. It's about people facing poverty with immunity and building and supporting our communities. Too many people want off this path we're following. It's time to change how we do politics. Responsibility and independence, leading by examples with the messages we're sending, character traits we want for your own kids one day. So why would you want them for your country? See, the older you get, the less you see things in black and white. And I'm just trying to do what I think is right. By simply voting yes, the problem isn't solved. But you can't change the world, taking no risk at all. Spin doctors spinning stories to control the plot, like Rumpelstiltskin spinning gold from straw. Weaving webs like Charlotte's spider webs, and the trolls on the bridge became Cybermen. In a world of recession, food banks and destitution, world turmoil and very little resolution, violence and terrorism, press widders cast their best illusions. I was part of a peaceful revolution. Let me tell you that I love you,
Do you have the power to close the border if you need to?
I don't have the power to close borders, but these are discussions, of course, we want to continue to have with the UK government. And on this question of will Scotland do things differently, not for the sake of it, we won't, only if the evidence and our judgment tells us that
Sure.
is necessary. Now, that would mean if, and it is an if, I'm not saying that we're likely to get into this territory, if the UK government took decisions that I thought were premature in terms of coming out of the lockdown, then clearly I would want to make sure that Scotland did what I judged was best to protect the population.
Here before the fire, empty room, the forest quiet, flames that couldn't get any higher. They withered now, they've gone. And I'm steady feet and my way is clear. I know what I will do tomorrow. Hands shaking, the kisses flowing. I will disappear. So said we had our heads controlled by our hearts, but you make your decisions by both and large. As for those who said their hearts were controlled by our heads, told the story of a goose that laid the golden egg. Meaning sticking up with words as safe as death. To me that was succumbing to playground threats. To me that wasn't making sense, cause there's a possibility for real change instead. Say your home's where your heart is, from your willy shed to Doctor Who's TARDIS. It's also true that your heart's where your home is, and it won't be that long till you're grown with your own kids. Of course we had reservations, who didn't? Despite the white paper, Scotland's future isn't written. It's wrong that the politicians should be the shepherd of the wolf, cause that way is they want you for your flesh or for your will. The biggest triumph for the 21st century state, convincing us having a dream was a cliche. 1% of the world has 90% of the wealth, and the system says to stay on focus, helping yourself. Hope you're hearing these thoughts in amazement, and inequity is consigned to the history pages. Don't want to see another lost generation, frightened, frustrated and cross with their parents. Let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me.
As long as but 100 of us remain alive, never
If I may become
will we,
stranger,
on any conditions,
it would make me more
be brought
than
under English rule. It is, in truth, not for glory, nor riches, nor honours that we are fighting, but for freedom, for that alone. But no honest man gives up, but with life itself.